Turn back the pages of history to a time when the Indian subcontinent was a mosaic of princely states, two of which stand out, Mysore and Awadh. These territories were more than just geographical entities. They were vibrant, culturally rich regions with their own unique identities. In the 18th and 19th centuries, as the British East India Company sought to expand its influence across the Indian subcontinent, these two territories became key pieces in a strategic game of power and control. Mysore, located in southern India, was a powerful state known for its military prowess and rich resources. Awadh, on the other hand, was a northern stronghold, a crucial gateway to the rich plains of the Ganges. The significance of Mysore and Awadh in the British expansion in India cannot be overstated. Their annexation marked a significant shift in the British strategy from one of trade to direct rule. As we journey through history, let's uncover the stories of Mysore and Awadh, the jewels of British India. Nestled in the southern part of India, Mysore was a realm of rich culture and powerful rulers. A city of palaces and gardens, Mysore was a beacon of prosperity and a melting pot of traditions. Its rulers, known as the Wodeyars, were renowned for their patronage of the arts and culture, making Mysore a vibrant center of classical music and dance. The Wodeyars, though, were not just lovers of art and culture. They were astute administrators who helped transform Mysore into an economic powerhouse. They fostered the growth of silk production and sandalwood carving, making Mysore a hub of trade and commerce. They built intricate water systems, promoting agriculture and ensuring food security. Mysore thrived under their rule, its wealth attracting traders from far and wide. But this prosperity did not go unnoticed. The British, who were slowly expanding their territories in India, had their eyes set on Mysore. The city's wealth and strategic location made it a prized possession. The British East India Company, driven by their insatiable desire for wealth and power, sought to bring Mysore under their control. The Wodeyars, however, were not ones to bow down without a fight. They resisted the British on several occasions, refusing to accept their supremacy. The Anglo-Mysore Wars, a series of conflicts fought between the British and the rulers of Mysore, were a testament to this spirit of resistance. They fought valiantly, defending their land and people till the very end. But the might of the British was too strong. After 4 arduous wars, Mysore finally fell to the British in the year 1799. The defeat marked the end of the Wodeyars' reign and the beginning of British rule in Mysore. The rich and diverse culture of Mysore, its economic prosperity, and the spirit of defiance of its rulers all added to the allure of this southern powerhouse. Mysore, a symbol of resistance, finally fell to the British, paving the way for their expansion in South India. Despite its fall, Mysore remains a testament to the resilience and courage of its people. A city that refused to be silenced. A city that will forever be remembered in the annals of Indian history. In the fertile plains of North India, Awadh emerged as a stronghold, both culturally and politically. Nestled in the heart of the Gangetic Plain, Awadh was a region of great strategic importance. Its fertile lands, coupled with a rich cultural heritage, made it a coveted prize for many. Awadh was ruled by the Nawabs, a term derived from the Arabic word naib, meaning deputy. The Nawabs were initially appointed by the Mughal emperors, but as Mughal power waned, they became de facto rulers of the region. The Nawabs of Awadh were known for their lavish lifestyles and patronage of the arts, which helped Awadh flourish as a cultural hub. From the intricate artistry of chikankari embroidery to the melodious strains of the Thumri style of singing, Awadh's cultural contributions were as diverse as they were significant. But it wasn't just Awadh's cultural riches that caught the eye of the British East India Company. Awadh was a key link in the chain of trade and control that the British sought to establish across India. Its strategic location, sitting at the crossroads of North and Central India, made it an important connecting point for the trade routes stretching from Delhi to Kolkata. The British used a policy of subsidiary alliance to gain control over Awadh. Under this policy, the Nawab was allowed to rule, but had to accept a British resident in his court who held real power. Slowly but surely, the British tightened their grip over Awadh. In 1856, they finally annexed the region, citing misrule by the Nawab. The annexation of Awadh was met with widespread resistance, leading to the outbreak of the First War of Indian Independence in 1857. This was a clear indication of the pivotal role Awadh played in the resistance against British rule. Awadh's annexation marked a significant turning point in the history of British India. The region's cultural vibrancy, strategic location, and the resistance it offered against British rule all serve as testament to its status as a northern stronghold in the story of British India. The British rule left an indelible mark on both Mysore and Awadh, altering their course forever. Let's delve into how British rule impacted the socio-economic and political life in these two key territories. The British policies brought about significant transformations and changes that are still evident today. In Mysore, British rule led to a shift in the socio-economic fabric. The traditional industries like silk and sandalwood, which were once the backbone of the economy, saw a decline. Instead, the British focused on developing industries that catered to their own economic interests. This included the establishment of plantations for coffee, tea, and spices, which were primarily exported back to Britain. The political landscape in Mysore also underwent a radical change. The Wadiyar dynasty, which had ruled Mysore for centuries, was replaced by a British commissioner. This marked a shift from a traditional monarchy to a new form of governance under the British administrative system. Turning our attention to Awadh, the impacts of British rule were no less profound. The annexation of Awadh by the British in 1856 led to the dissolution of the Nawab's court, a major cultural and political institution. This was a blow to the traditional elites who lost their political power and status. The British rule also drastically affected the agrarian economy of Awadh. The introduction of the zamindari system led to the exploitation of peasants, who were burdened with high taxes. This resulted in widespread discontent and was one of the major causes of the revolt of 1857. Despite the hardships, British rule also led to some positive changes. The introduction of English education, modern judicial systems, and infrastructure development like railways and telegraph lines brought about a certain level of modernization in both Mysore and Awadh. The legacy of British rule continues to shape Mysore and Awadh in ways that are both tangible and intangible. The blend of traditional and modern, the coexistence of the old and the new, is a testament to their resilience and their ability to adapt and grow. The story of Mysore and Awadh is a story of change, transformation, and perseverance. Mysore and Awadh, once vibrant princely states, played a crucial role in the tapestry of British India. Let's take a moment to revisit the highlights of our exploration. We journeyed through Mysore, the southern powerhouse where the Wadiyar dynasty reigned for over 6 centuries. Mysore's rich cultural heritage, its thriving silk industry, and the memorable reign of Tipu Sultan, the Tiger of Mysore, are still etched in the annals of history. This kingdom was not only a stronghold of economic and military power, but also a beacon of social reform and technological innovation. Moving northwards, we delved into the history of Awadh, the northern stronghold. Known for its elaborate courtly culture, Awadh was a melting pot of Persian, Mughal, and indigenous influences. The Nawabs of Awadh, with their patronage of arts and architecture, left an indelible imprint on Lucknow's cityscape. The region's resistance to British annexation was a testament to its unyielding spirit. The impact of British rule on these regions was significant and multifaceted. While it brought about administrative reforms and modern infrastructure, it also led to the erosion of local autonomy and cultural identity. The British exploited the wealth and resources of Mysore and Awadh, leaving a legacy of economic disparity and social unrest. Yet, the story doesn't end there. Today, the legacy of Mysore and Awadh lives on, woven into the cultural fabric of modern India. The Mysore Palace, a symbol of the Wadiyar dynasty's grandeur, and the Bara Imambara in Lucknow, a testament to Awadh's architectural prowess, stand as reminders of these regions' glorious pasts. The tales of their brave rulers continue to inspire, and their cultural contributions continue to enrich Indian society. In essence, Mysore and Awadh were more than just territories in the map of British India. They were crucibles of culture, power, and resistance. They were the heart and soul of a nation in the making. The stories of Mysore and Awadh serve as a reminder of a bygone era, echoing the complexities and the dynamics of British India.